So hello everybody, I'm here at the potato patch. These are Kennebec potatoes. They was planted the Wednesday after Easter back in April. I've got 8 rows and you can see I done started on the first row. So you can see pretty good sized potatoes and they're ready. They done reached their maturity. They ain't gonna do no more. I mean, something's already digging them for me. So that's the reason that I'm coming in here. We got a good stretch of dry weather. And so that's the reason I'm coming in here and going ahead and harvesting. The ground's dry. They can dry out in the sun on this canvas so that when I put them in storage, they won't go bad on me. And I can get some potatoes out of here before something gets in here and digs them for me. I'm just going to show you what I'm using. I'm using a bedding fork and a regular garden hoe. Instead of using a potato fork, this is all I have. And it's worked out great. I mean, it saves a lot of digging, you know, by using the garden hoe. It saves you a lot of digging in the end. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I do this. So right here is where the actual potatoes is at. Now remember, there's a foot right here where there's no potatoes. So I'm gonna start right here and I'm gonna loosen the front up right here and get down below the potatoes as much as I can. I'll take my fork, I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna go in, go up a little bit. Go in, go up, just kind of loosen that up. Okay, then, there we go. There's your potatoes right there. And as you can see right here, there's none of them that's damaged by the forks. Because what we did is we went underneath those potatoes as much as we could to eliminate damaging your potatoes. And that's one thing that hurt me last year, was I had good looking potatoes just like this, but they had a big cut mark because of the garden hoe. So that's not good. That cuts down on your yield when you have so many culls like that. We take a rake here. We're gonna go through. We're gonna rake this down. See, we got some more potatoes here. Go ahead and just remove those. See, we got these little bitty marbles. So it looks like that we have got our potatoes. We're gonna use the garden hoe this time. Right here's the heel where the actual potatoes is at. But I've got a foot here that the potatoes is not there. So what I'd have to do is I'd have to dig this whole section to start getting in my potatoes. That's gonna be a lot of digging. Just like we did here, I'd have to start digging. Before I start hitting my potatoes, okay? And if I don't keep consistent, if I don't keep below the potatoes, then I risk of cutting my potatoes by doing it this way. We're gonna go ahead and finish this hill right here since we're already into it. Bringing that soil uphill, cuts down on erosion. So what I'm trying to do is where it slopes down, is to take the hills, the dirt, and bring it back uphill. You don't want all of your dirt going downhill. That's not good. You want to try to eliminate that as much as possible. Keep bringing your soil back uphill, because every time you work the ground, if you don't bring it back uphill, it'll keep on working its way, and you ain't gonna have no topsoil here. It's all gonna be down there, and you're gonna have a hard pan. So that's the reason when you plow or work soil in garden or big time agriculture, you want to make sure that you work your ground, you work with the ground, and sometimes you work against it. And that's what you got to do on a slope like this. You want to make sure that if you was to plow this, that if you're going to plow, you want to throw it uphill, because when you go to work it, it's going to go right back down. Gravity's going to take over, and it's going to go right back to where you moved it from. So if you keep moving it a foot downhill, well, every year you moving it a foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, all your topsoil is going to be down here. You ain't going to have nothing up here. So that's the reason why you want to work with the ground, but sometimes it's working against the ground, especially when it comes to slopes and hillsides. But yeah, I'm about ready to wrap this up. I got a few more hills to do, and I'm going to call it an evening. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.